You are not a Ghanaian, you are not a European, you are not an American. We don't know who you are. This is what Ghana is faced with. No identity, no character, nothing. It's just a name that they are human beings. So how for do? Those of us who were hunters know that anytime the monkey wants to bite you, it will clean the place first before biting. So when you get out and say with the greatest respect, I know you are cleaning the place, but you are going to bite. Many of you are not hunters, so you don't understand these things. Me, coming from Saito, I've learned a lot. Those of you who went to something international, that's where you are now. You are not a Ghanaian, you are not a European, you are not an American. We don't know who you are. This is what Ghana is faced with.
Alban Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament, Nsembi Ekoso Efa Neho, Miracle Aboagye Nsembi a ode aba abonten say, Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Bagbin, West Speaker of Parliament in Ghana history since 1962, Fourth Republic. Na ninchere mu nyina anything.
And I say, Bagbin remains the West Speaker of Parliament since 1992. He is biased. He is partisan. He is not just. He is not transparent. Skirmishes. Obi, every chaos in Parliament is on the head of the Speaker. You are the leader. You are the one who must maintain order in the chamber. But because of inconsistencies,
in this case, inconsistency near
Obi, from the previous parliament, the 8th parliament to now,
yes.
The course when the 8th parliament, and then it's just the two people who have switched both sides. Honorable Edwasari, Etiana, and Omoma Obi, you will chromo na parliament, almost turning into day necessary proper. Day necessary no cano, and day necessary match. You will chromo almost turning into day necessary proper. NDC MPs echo center, echo match in the house of on the floor of parliament. So it's the same thing, and it's all happened under the nose of this same speaker because of his skirmishes. And then the same as I know can say, what can say? And now on to me take a firm decision. Obi Aban is the Speaker of the House. Utumina say now in the midst of chaos and course of Parliament. Now you movie motion air approve. Why did you ever see this happen? In the midst of the chaos, all the MPs were at the center of Parliament. Near kind motion. Now we approve. That is not leadership. That is you supporting impunity. You did it in the 8th Parliament when the MPP had majority, and you are doing it in the 9th Parliament. It is time for us to call the Speaker out and let him know, say, oh, no, you're responsible for the House. If the House is in chaos, it is on his head. Nobody else. Una ye leader. And your choices with decisions. And it didn't happen only under the 9th Parliament. It happened under the 8th Parliament, and it's still happening. All the parliaments we have had, none has been as chaotic as this one. Why? Because we have a bad, poor leadership at the helms of affairs. It's time for us to call out the leader of the House. Who is the Speaker of Parliament? We can't pretend. I didn't know the buck stops with you. And this will be either say
As an inchimo no ebeba no but more so be subscribing to the YouTube channel no na wa like video no share from bibia no bibia enye bi ehwe na ye Ghana Plug Media aha konkonsa ekoso Ghana trending political issue ne other trending videos bia no aha na obenya be an option to subscribe. Send a be anything be upload the video piano. You'll be the first person to watch. We are no mere notification be on. Send a be notification anything be Miracle Aboagye some or de ababonten and say Speaker of Parliament the West Speaker of Parliament in all time. It's say other speakers of Parliament o ma ben nyina no. Ono nko na oye West na ni nkyere mu nyina and say oye obi a one oye bias, two oye inconsistent, three oye partisan, and four oye unable to maintain in order in Parliament. On the find maintenance organization any new men send for Tankwan Speaker of Parliament or war Parliament ho. It sounds or no to me ekuta Speaker of Parliament only to me kuta and say new be coswa or no now so no yen to ye but on only the no person or yen the partisans they say ni be no person a call at the money party. What is say one Speaker of Parliament no ujina two parties in fin enti bibia no ohwe mfimfin we kan de ye no na wo de ababonten say we na wo say den ye de ye use but on the end de common the party no say yo na wo sum say eno no ye de I wo say wo sum say eno ne the Westiest Speaker of Parliament ekoso ewo
maybe the minjaika meka kopem tama NDC ombetie say they should wake up from the delusion. Omunyane from omo misconception say omayno ye to aba mo ye to ayo mo peno mo win elections o mayo hwe ya to aba makoma 9 since 1992 NDC for the kan first one 92 mo win ye 9 na ya to no MPP win 4 NDC win 5 the strength is the same. The only difference is mo na mo di kan ye first one it's na more 5 no so any special there is nothing special about the fact that they won 2024 elections. They won 92 and 96. Yes, you win 2000 and 2004. You know, we win 2008 and 2012. Any win is 2016 and 2020. You know, we win 2024. And see, si film. In free pon cotton tintin or motor so no more film. Na dwuma na kansanka say the show so we no munjai sa de na show team in your winning power. In a young pen and winning power Ghana. Any news. Obi there was a time and I'm on more parliament MPP ni be any ho. By a parliamentary from say beja majority in 2000, 2004, 2016, 2020. And a moment about 2024 and when it is sad and I say you used to have 100% rubber stamp parliament. Still the country's democracy survived. So it's time for them to pause. Pause it. Ne jumana kasa na de show monsano. Obi September. Is it September 20th? And Ombe announced and said they are declaring all forest reserves security zones. They went further to announce in September said they are permanently going to station military in the forest areas. What is the status of that? The people want to know. Endra, as a Tendra, videos and pictures are yenya from some part of Ashanti region on Galamsey, you know, Obi, terrible. Endra. Meanwhile, from January to December, the conversation has always been about Galamsey. And this government keeps giving us assurance. But to date, they have introduced zero new strategy. The same old approach now. Abaya bebia, no one be no more. But that is not the promise you gave the people. Zero new approach. Obi, a friend is saying, Niama no mo promise wo manifesto mu so mo ba omo be ye in the fight against Galamsey no emu de no maye even the lowest hanging fruit no koma ye which is the repeal of the bill no maye the lowest hanging fruit obi Galamsey de kwa na ekoso hwe me say NDC for no have taken over the Galamsey sites. I'm telling you, when we know in this country when the DC MC for one of the districts is it Ebuakwa North to say Ebuakwa South said say ne constituency chairman ba na ye Galamsey e a particular site okoye okay Apadentra East NDC chairman also so in the minute say get out of this area, allow us to mine. Obi, they have taken over the mining and they've taken over our forests and river areas across the country, destroying our water bodies. But that was not the promise. Fix that. Focus on it. Deal with it. It is a serious matter. Obi, for whatever it's worth, you promise the people. Una hear promise no. And our more specific niyama obeye. And then, who the soldier for kakrebi? And I go room na oche ni patena na mo pictures. 9 months or so and so. And you know na ye. Mobile Ben was at January 7th. Obi, was it not what the country was already doing? What new thing? It's in for so ben pa ba na ye to ma mo no. Ghana for the do na to ba ma because of Galamsey no. In for so ben no munya wo so 12 months down the line in the fight against Galamsey, 0. Today, our water bodies are worse to the extent that Ghana Water Gusu shut down dams. Central region, up to now, 14 districts in the central region are still drinking poor water. Why? And I'm here no. And I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm reporting my. And I say, Bagbin remains the worst Speaker of Parliament since 1992. He is biased. He's partisan. He is not just. He is not transparent. Ninyama is skirmishes. Obi, every chaos in Parliament is on the head of the Speaker. You are the leader. You are the one who must maintain order in the chamber. But because of inconsistencies,
in this case, inconsistency near there.
Obi, from the previous Parliament, the 8th Parliament to now,
yes.
the course when the 8th Parliament, and then it's just the two people who have switched both sides. Honorable Edwasari, Etiana, and Omoma Obi, you will chromo na Parliament, almost turning into day nursery proper. Day nursery no cano. And day nursery match. You will chromo almost turning into day nursery proper. NDC MPs echo center, echo match in the house of on the floor of Parliament. So it's the same thing, and it's all happened under the nose of this same Speaker because of his skirmishes. And then the same as I know can say, a channel what can say. And now, on to me take a firm decision. Obi Aban is the Speaker of the House. Utumina say, now in the midst of chaos and of course of Parliament, now you movie motion air approve. Why did you ever see this happen? In the midst of the chaos, all the MPs were at the center of Parliament, near kind motion. Now we approve. That is not leadership. That is you supporting impunity. You did it in the 8th Parliament. When the MPP had majority, and you are doing it in the 9th Parliament, it is time for us to call the Speaker out and let him know, say, oh, no, you're responsible for the House. If the House is in chaos, it is on his head, nobody else. Una ye leader, and your choices, with decisions. And it didn't happen only under the 9th Parliament. It happened under the 8th Parliament, and it's still happening. All the parliaments we have had, none has been as chaotic as this one. Why? Because we have a bad, poor leadership at the helms of affairs. It's time for us to call out the leader of the House. Who is the Speaker of Parliament? We can't pretend. I didn't know the buck stops with you. Ekwa wo ho na edru. Ekwa wo ho na edru. And this will be quakoya. Either say at way, in the way, in the other way, in the eye say, oh, we heard him say, no, say. There's a citizen of this republic that is still in jail because unto me raise bail condition of 630 million. Everybody's quiet.
Is it a court order?
Me patrol, I beg you. Now court order didn't the president say so balance a court with NDC judges? He's on Zoom. I have the video. Because in his mind, or say the court is imbalanced with MPP judges. Or by or the 70 court. Or say Oba, he cannot work with the Chief Justice. Oba, he was a Chief Justice, no. And to court assembly munjaika. Me, I'm that maybe the minjaika. Me can't copy tama NDC ombeti. Say
Ekosu ewo Parliament ho. Enti ohwe Alban Bagbin the decision ewo Parliamentary seat and I say 8 and 9 Parliament ho no. The decision bia so weak and also inability to enforce in order. Just say ade bia was say otumi nye tumi na otumi kasa say hey asemi a wu ken yemfa anase we enye say ne party nko ade asa asem ne nyempo a obeje anase obefa na emum say enye ne party na emu asem na wo ka no because of oye partisan no enya de obeden obey osanso oye weak in taking a decision. You be back to assume no afa. You be back no eno na Bagbin ede efa. Te no in the West Speaker of Parliament ye de eto no so ewo in sama Miracle Aboagye eka edefa yankasa ya de nyina Honorable Alban Bagbin.
5 minutes.
Leadership requires that emotional intelligence is held in very high esteem. And I respect Honorable Afenyo-Macken for the kind of leadership he's giving to this country. At least, if not for anything, he's prevented this country from seeing members of parliament throw punches at each other.
He can't get his members there. That's the point.
Samson, please let me flow. Let me flow. You said I have 2 minutes. Let me flow. If I enter the floor of parliament, or if I enter this studio, and this is my chair, and I come here and Sami is sitting on it, I would have 2 options. Either I ask him to leave, and if he refuses, I push him off violently, or I walk out.
No, you can also be peaceful and take the other seat and make your point.
Let me answer your question. Parliament doesn't operate that way. In Parliament, in the rules, there's a seating position in this particular Parliament for the MPP majority.
You are not in normal times.
But you are telling me that the Speaker said we don't have any crisis. You see, this Speaker will go down in history as the worst Speaker of Parliament we've ever had. What this country needs, like President Kufuor said yesterday, is a Speaker that would realize that we have a very small matter that requires leadership to deal with the matter.
The Speaker tells you that he... Wait. Now he's...
You don't want to be asked questions.
Oh, sorry.
Your 2 minutes.
The Speaker says no. The Speaker says he may be the best Speaker ever on this record.
Yes.
That this is a parliament that is divided in the middle, a hung parliament. No, you hold on. Hold on. Can I? He's
the host.
So he says that there has never been a time that you, the NPP hung majority, have been able to mature your numbers, but he uses his skill to get work done.
Samson, I will go back as this man, the NDC Speaker, Speaker Bagbin, will go down in history as the worst Speaker of Parliament.
Like
the conversation here is not whether I brought 2 people or 10 people. It's a simple common sense crisis here. That the Supreme Court, and he lied when he said that Parliament has not received any communication. In fact, when the Speaker of Parliament was adjourning Sunday before this one, he said it emphatically. He said that he has received. He actually confirmed to Parliament that he has received a communication from Supreme Court staying the decision that was taken from Parliament, but because they do not have the numbers to transact business. So if you say
so it is not informed.
Oh, stop it.
The numbers to transact business, but not the numbers.
No quorum to take a decision.
You lied. You said that Parliament has not received the communication from the Supreme Court.
You don't even understand what you're talking about.
Sorry. Yes.
Supreme Court decisions are not communicated. They are said. What are you talking?
Go ahead.
Something, listen. Sometimes I wonder if this guy is a lawyer.
When you're communicating common to ordinary people, you can say it's complicated.
But I'm a lawyer. I don't communicate.
Something, listen to me. Listen. I'm not a lawyer, but I have common sense. I can read. I've done social studies at least. This is what the Speaker said. He said he has noted he had received a communication from the Supreme Court, which directed him to stay his earlier ruling that declared 4 parliamentary seats vacant. However, because they do not have all of the members of parliament present, consequently,
need only
can this gentleman
read it? It's a lie. The Speaker has never said it.
He said
I am quoting
the Speaker
that they don't have all MPs present. Can all MPs present?
Oh, he didn't say that.
That is what he read.
Did he say all?
Yes, he read all.
Okay.
That's why
Honorable members, listen, stop what you're doing. You lied. Let me correct the falsehood. People are watching. First of all, you lied that Parliament has not received the ruling from Supreme Court. I have just read to you that the Speaker of Parliament says that, what is this guy talking about? The Parliamentary Services Department, the legal department, is the one that even received the ruling.
Not true. When you are serving parliament, you serve the clerk.
Samson, can you just call him to order?
Legal service.
No,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Order.
You see, the reason why I'm interjecting
Samson,
is
call him to order.
the discussion, Samson, is lopsided.
Call him to order. Call him to order.
Why do you give Antonio Markin 25 minutes? You are refusing to call
I am going to make
and you want to give him time to misrepresent what Mr. Bagbin has said.
In the public.
We are on national TV.
You don't even know the difference between service and communication.
Can you
National TV.
Correct him. Bagbin never said that. That all MPs were not present.
No, I don't have a minute. Don't do that.
My time is
when I finish, and he has something to say.
Yes, go ahead.
Some civility. You said here that the Speaker of Parliament couldn't have directed the minority to move from where they are seated because the Supreme Court ruling had not been served on Parliament.
I didn't say.
Now, I am telling you that the Speaker of Parliament in his ruling on that day before he adjourned said categorically that he has received a communication from the Supreme Court directing him to stay the ruling he gave previously.
But
however, because they do not have half of all the numbers in Parliament, they cannot proceed. So if you come and sit on national TV,
they can't proceed
and lie blatantly. That Parliament had not received a ruling from Supreme Court, for which reason the minority stays as it is.
Parliament has not received anything.
That's a falsehood. Second,
Parliament is not a defendant to this.
Samson, we have a very simple matter here.
I'm bailed out.
Don't do that.